Oh, if you're talking, that's the main camera.
Okay.
There's also that camera too. Welcome to our show, Vikings Unscripted, where we bring you the latest updates and highlights of everything Vikings athletics. Today we have two special guests from the men's tennis team. I'm your host, Ronaldo Alfaro, and today we'll take a look into this. First, we have our special guests. So we have Andrea and we have Simon. So we're just going to start with a little bit of like your stats for you, Andrea. You're a graduate student from Italy. You have compiled a 28 and 18 career records in singles play, ranked as the 9th in the nation for the NCAA Division II doubles in 2019, a 2023 academic all-district selection as one of the 3 Portland State athletes to represent PSU at the NCAA's Career in Sports Forum in June. So that's impressive. That's great. And we have Simon. You're a freshman from Ontario. From Ontario. Was a member of the 18 under Team Ontario Team Ontario for the Canadian Nationals. That's insane. Has earned 4 single wins and 5 double wins as a freshman for the Vikings, and you're majoring in business. So welcome our guests, everyone. So we're going to go to our first segment, Beyond the Field, where we get to know a lot about our athletes. So we'll start with you first, and you can go there. So do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have a brother and a sister. They both play college tennis as well. So.
Oh, really? Where at?
My brother, well, he just graduated this year, but he was at Western Michigan, and my sister played at Toledo in Ohio. So.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
How does it feel? Like, what are some of your favorite things about your siblings?
I mean, we're definitely good and bad, but like competition-wise, so we all grew up playing the same sport. I mean, we played hockey, soccer, and all of us played the same thing. So this is always a super competitive household, I would say. But like without my brother and sister, I don't know if I'd be playing college tennis. Like I guess we kind of motivated each other.
Yeah, I can see that. Full tennis family. And you?
I have a younger sister. She's 2 years younger than me. She lives in Italy. She goes to school in Italy. She actually lived in Canada for like 2 years because she was an ice skater.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She was pretty good. She was like Italian champions, I think, for under 15. We didn't have a greatest relationship because siblings argue when they're younger.
No, I get it.
And I left when you reach a point when you stop arguing, you become friends. And I left before that moment could happen. So, but we still like try to talk once in a while. Now she does university in Italy and everything. So when I go back.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. When you're not practicing tennis or studying and anything like that, is there anything you guys do like as a team here in Portland?
We only do stuff as a team.
Yeah.
But you can go for it.
I mean, we play a lot of video games, I would say.
Oh, really?
Big FIFA guys. So I mean,
FIFA. Okay.
we get very competitive with that. I mean, other than that, we also play soccer from time to time. But like, yeah, anything else?
Yeah, no, we spent because 3 of us live together. So me and other 3 guys live together. The upperclassmen, we live University Pointed. So we live together, and then usually these guys show up at the house and bother our freedom. That's usually how it goes. But that I think the cool part about being in a team is that you get to hang out with them most of the time. So and we're international as well.
Yeah.
So we're all mostly from Europe. He's the only guy that is outside of Europe. So he's included. But
just barely.
we get like we understand each other a lot, and like when we come from and everything. So we try to spend as much time together as we can.
That's great. Do you have any like favorite food places you go?
In Portland,
Yeah.
I would say, we like the Thai Peacock as a team. We go a lot. And Fat Cart.
Yeah, Fat Car is a big one.
That's a big one for sure.
Wow, yeah.
Then depend when coach pays or not. We usually go to fancier places, but when we are alone, usually we try to find the cheaper things.
Dang,
But-
okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, how do you guys feel about traveling? Obviously, like, what's the next place you would like to travel?
Well, I mean, this summer I'm actually I only go home for a week, and then I go to Portugal and then Poland.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
yeah, those two. I really want to go to Portugal. I mean, I've been to Poland because like my whole family's from there. So
Okay.
yeah, but yeah, Portugal for sure.
I mean, individual, you travel as much as we. I think as a team, we get to travel to a lot of places because the Biscay has so many different. It's so far from each other. Each school, like the school in Utah, Arizona, California. So you actually get to take planes and go. In my old school, we always drove because everything was so close in Florida.
Yeah.
But when you have like, you have to go to Weber State in Utah. You get to flight, and it's a pretty cool experience because you get to like see so many different places in the United States that you never see. I'll never go to Montana on my own, but with the team we got to go to Montana.
I heard it's got beautiful mountains. I've never been.
Yeah,
to it.
no, there's the Yellowstone. We went to the Yellowstone Park. That's not something that I'll do on my own, but go with the team and see these places like gets you to do these type of things that are pretty cool.
Yeah, I would say that's like one of the small things about playing sports and everything like that's kind of unsaid. Just going to traveling different states and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't think it happens to every school and every team. Again, because if you are like in the East Coast, usually the conference have teams that are pretty close to each other, mostly in lower division like 2, 3. But Division 1 and in the west part of the country, everybody's so far, so you have to fly to get to other spots.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. So now we're on our next segment, Axe Talk, where we talk about the team's goals and culture. So, I was told for all 7 members of the men's team, you guys are all like this is your first season here at Portland State.
Yeah.
How has that been like? Not having someone that like has been here and known like the reins and everything like that.
I mean, it was definitely a different experience. I mean, I know like I said, for my siblings who played college, when they first started, like they had some established culture, or there was the older classmen to show them how it's done and stuff. I guess with us, we were all new to the area, so nobody knew even like the small things like we're talking about, like food spots or like what to do, like what are the attractions here.
Yeah.
So I guess we kind of all grew in that way to find out like what we like in the city and like what there's to do. I mean, the transfer students for sure helped us with maturity, I would say, because it's good to have that. If you're all freshmen, it would be a little different, but yeah.
There's an interesting part in our team is that we don't have a captain. So every team usually has a captain. We don't have one because we all came in at the same time, and nobody was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be the captain," because nobody knew what was going on. Nobody knew the coach. Like obviously we talked to him during recruitment, but nobody knew about the culture, like what the team did before. And so it was. We decided to have not a captain and just figure things out together. I'm the oldest guy in the team, rank-wise, and I think age-wise, but. I try to tell them things on the court. I'm not like outside of the court, like what to do in Poland. I have no idea. Like this in September was the first time I came here too. So, and we don't even have a car, so we had to try to figure out things like together and like explore a bit about that.
Yeah, that's. I feel like. Do you think it brings you like just your solo 7 closer together? Do you think if someone else came, and you'd be like, I don't know much.
I mean, we're gonna get new guys next year, and I don't. We will never pull them out. Like obviously, like if being part of the tennis team, differences aside, you have to like connect because you're spending like all day together. Like you wake up at 6 a.m. together and you go to practice together. So you might have some differences, but at the end of the day, we're here for the same reason, and we're all here to like succeed in our own ways. So I think at least like on my point, like. We are all very close, and like we try to stay close and try people from the outside, of course. Like we're not.
Keep it a family, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great, yeah. So Andrea, I was told that you went to the NCAA Career in Sports Forum in June. What is that event, and like what was it like?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really have a clue. Like I've been selected, and I think what it is just a way. I think there's like 200 student athletes. It's me, a golfer, and I think a football guy. We're gonna go, and I think it's just a way for us to connect and see how the college industry works. If you wanna be a coach, if you wanna work in the college industry, they give you like perspective about how to do it, like how they bring speakers. It's gonna be in the NCAA headquarters in Indianapolis. So they're gonna bring speakers, and we're gonna get to like hear them speak about their experience in the college industry, what they did in order to get to the position they are. Kind of like networking, I guess, on a maximum level, because
Yeah,
I get to go there and do that. So
Wow, that's great. Yeah, that's what's interesting to know. Yeah. So Simon, you finished your freshman season with a 3-2 record against the Big Sky opponents. What are your thoughts on your year? Like your little reflection.
I mean, it was definitely a challenge. I would say the fall season went pretty well, like as expected. At the beginning of the season, I had a little rough patch. I had some like injury issues and other things going on. But by the end of the year, I think I found my way. Like the team helped me out for sure, and I mean, I started winning a lot more by the end. So I think it was a good year.
Yeah. Fire. What? Like, do you have any goals in the future for your sophomore year?
Yeah, of course. I mean, next year I don't know. I just want to, if I can, help the team out as much as possible. Just my goal is just to get as many wins as I can. Well, it doesn't matter for me what lineup. I just want to help as much as I can.
Do, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. So now we're going to our third and final segment. That was Beyond the Field, Axe Talk. Thank you so much. So we're doing a little game show today, like we do every episode, but today it's going to be a little different. As film students, you know, we love art. We're doing bachelors of art and everything like that. So we're going to have our two athletes over here paint a really good painting. They're going to be painting me. So you guys need to get me looking good and everything like that. Our floor manager is going to put 1 minute and 30 seconds. You guys have 1 minute and 30 seconds to paint me.
30 seconds.
Here, let's like. No, that's good. No, you're okay. I'm trying not to like see it, so I don't like have a bias. So I'm just gonna like look up or look around or something like that.
Is this sticked? Oh really? So I cannot move it?
Oh, you can, yeah, you
Oh,
can
okay.
move that. So you guys use anything, get as good as you like. Be artists. I will not judge until the end. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So,
Yeah, I'm from Italy. My mom is an artist too, so.
oh, she's an art student. Okay.
Oh,
So if she sees this,
so
oh no, that's gonna
bad.
be.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm a really bad
She-
artist.
she knows
My
what
mom
that is.
personally
Please.
not let that slide.
Don't be mad.
So a little bit about me, you know, 6'2", 190. What is it? I liked art as a kid, so I feel like I have a little bit of a critique to judge this right now. Tennis, you guys kind of like, you swing the racket, so I feel like that might help. You might
No.
like have a dominant hand
Not
or something
really.
like that, no?
Definitely not.
No, okay.
How do I do gray, black and white?
Black and white, yes.
Oh.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh,
from
there
my
you go,
class.
okay.
Okay, I'm doing a stick. Oh, okay.
So I had an
Keep that
art
for then.
teacher, Miss Holland. Oh, 45 seconds, we have 45 seconds.
All right, this is a masterpiece.
Get my head, my eyes,
Oh,
my mouth.
I forgot your head.
Yeah.
I don't think I look that ugly. People, live streaming, anyone, rate me out of 10. I think, you know, curly hair, I think I look good enough. You ever seen Vogue? I feel like my
Pink.
my
Someone
favorite
like
dream is to be in a Vogue magazine, do you think?
I think orange and white.
Do you think I could be in a Vogue magazine? We have 10 seconds.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
this
20
is-
seconds, 20 seconds, I'm so
that
sorry.
was bad.
Are you okay with your red being yellow?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm my hair being yellow.
Okay.
I'm not. No, I do not like my hair being yellow.
Give me some
So I'm not gonna look.
curliness.
You guys can look at my face. I'm just gonna.
Eh,
3, 2,
eh.
1. And that is stopping. Okay.
Oh.
So, Andrea.
Oh, that's good, dude.
Okay, let's see Andrea's first. So you can show
I was
first.
trying to put the gray
Show
shirt.
the- okay, can I see
put
it?
my whole effort into that?
Okay. So he's got my curly hair. He's got my gray figure.
And that's it, though.
No, that's great. No. Okay. So I won't say rating it. I'll give it that like a 9 out of 10. I give that 9 out of 10. It's a solid 9 out of 10.
Not chest.
Okay. Now,
Ready for the big reveal?
reveal. Show the audience, everyone.
That's pretty good, though.
So you also have my black. Oh, you have my curly hair. Okay.
See?
Because he has my curly hair, I'll give it a 9.75 out of 10.
Wow.
I have really low standards, but also really high standards because it's me and this is my show. So the winner, in my opinion, are you. So, thank you so much. That was our game show. You guys can obviously keep those if you want. Thank you so much for coming in. Congratulations to the men's tennis team. Thank you so much for coming out. And that has been Vikings Unscripted. I am your host, Ronaldo. And we'll see y'all next time. These are going to be in the next segments, guys. Bye. Have fun.